Testing. Wait, I can hear myself. What? So, that was an echo. If I turn mod mic on so I can hear myself, then I can hear myself through the stream. But if I leave it on, then I'm going to get really weird sounding. So... Alright, so I'm gonna have to hear myself, so I'll just mute. I'm gonna mute the my audio so I hear nothing, because mod mic is not passing through the microphone appropriately. I don't know. Maybe I can get this to work. Wait, what? Okay, so thank you, Zenith. Definitely appreciate you being here. I was working through. I thought I had everything working and everything was doing great, and except because everything said it was working, everything said it was on, but the simple fact that it wasn't. This is exciting. So I may have to change away from my mic setting from using mod mic, because this is not going to be a functional if I can't hear anything in game. It's always something, man. I'll tell you what. I don't understand. Oh, I did do... When I did all my pre-testing, I did it as I was doing a Windows update. Oh, no. Oh, no. Microsoft, what have you done? Then I did it, then I finished the update, and I rebooted the computer, and I was like, oh, everything I just tested was fine, so it'll just work. Great! Except it didn't. Alright, anyways. So in this problem, what we're trying to do is the data cubes for the numbers of 0 through 99, we have to pick up, and then we have to put into one of these folders here at the bottom. So I have it so they are going and picking up, and then they are moving to the bottom. So Zenith, I'll show you. We come down, the people pick stuff up, they do a division to figure out what their number is, and then they moved... Oh, no. Step to memory 3. And then, here, I'll go a little bit quicker. Then they do the maths, they get what it is, then they move to their nearest shredder. Now that I'm down here, I'm trying to figure out, left to right, where do they need to go to actually drop it in the right bin? Because they have to put it in this for Georgie. Since it's number 1, he needs to put it into the number 1 shredder. So, how do we use the logic to get them to do that? And I'm starting out with an if statement here, so that way just to give myself somewhere to start. So we got this all figured out, and now we're at the bottom. So, how do we go and say, if my item is... If my item is... Oh, man, is this going to be... Oh, no. How do I do this? If my item is greater than... How do I detect what's directly below me? Shredder, worker, nothing, something, my item, direction. I'm not sure. This is a good brain. This is why I really need you guys to help me with this. Is what are my options here? How do I do it? And I don't necessarily want to put things down and then pick stuff up and do a comparison, because that would be... I mean, I'm trying to think of this efficiently in time, but I guess that might be what you have to do, but I just really don't want to do that. I think that's really slow. So we have the worker here, and the worker is going, and he's down at the bottom, and then if... Will this work if it is larger than the data cube below? Then what? Step. If it's larger, I need to step to the right. And then what? Jump back up. Where's my mouse? I lost my mouse again. Or if memory 2 is less than a data cube, step to the right. Else what else? This would be give to below and then jump. You could go to the left wall and count printer spots. Yes, I could 100% do that. I want to see if this works. Okay, we're checking out Rosie here. Rosie is now getting to the spot where she's comparing her first number. Her number is 3, so she should step to the right. Wait, but she skipped. And everybody is going to die. Alright, so, alright, Zenith, I think you're right. I think we have to scrap this, and then we'll start right back at the... If to my left does not equal a wall, step to the left, and then jump loop that so they can move fairly quick. And then once we're here, then what? How do we determine what that is? How the heck are we going to do this? So, or do we need to do a one step up so that way everyone has, and then we can, no, we can't drop and set to memory 4. And then, because I was going to say, okay, drop set to memory 4 and then pick up, step down, or so they don't collide or move over. Yeah. Take, give to, drop. But the numbers here are all problematic. So if my number... Wait. If... If memory 2... Wait, can we do step memory 2? Or how can we tell it to step... Memory 2... If memory 2 is greater than 0, step memory 2, step that many times, and then give to direction. So if they're all here, and then I have the number 3, they're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then give 2, right? Will that work? Will that work? Alright, Rosie. Show us how it's done. Alright, you are number 4, so you should go to 4. Take from, give to, wait, what, So I'm thinking that this doesn't matter so much for the number that they're over, because we know the number. So if we can start from the left and work ourselves to the right, then it doesn't matter that they don't know the number because we do. We're doing the program. We know the division digit that they have because of this number 3. Memory 2 equals my item divided by 10. So we have that number from step 3. So we know how far we can move across before we can deposit. The problem I'm having right now is everyone's jumbling down. So this is kind of what I'm thinking. If we do near shredder and then we, I don't know, step up. So everyone steps up. Then if diagonally doesn't equal a a wall, then step to the left. Once it does, then I guess we step down. We haven't done any setting of numbers. So here, I'll run it through this kind of again a little bit. So we're going to start with Julie. So Julie is going to be picking up the number 35, right? So Julie has now picked up number 35. Now on step 3, we're going to set memory 2 to Julie's number divided by 10, which will be 3. Now 3 is set. Now the nearest shredder is set. Wait, that didn't work. Alright, so the step is step to memory 3 and then step up. Alright, let's do this again. So we're setting memory 3. Why did you drop? Alright, step to memory 3. Step up. Now we do if memory 2 is greater than 0, step 2. So she's got 3. Will she go to... I can't step to... Darn. You can't step... that is so obnoxious. So now what we can do in here... Oh yeah, not sure to step to the mem2 value. Might need a loop for that. Yep, you're 100% right. So now we have to do a... Oh my gosh, we have to do what? A set memory 4 at this point? Or do we reuse memory 2 and we just do a loop in here? If memory 2 is greater than 0, then what? Calc. Memory 2 is memory 2 minus 1. And this has got to be the fledgling of a if statement here. No, does it? Math sounds good, but then we needed what then? Step to the right. And then what? We do that, then we jump it, so then once it gets to 0, then they give 2. Will that work? Alright, Julie, you're going to grab 74. You're going to do maths. You're going to get 7, which is absolutely correct. Then you're going to step to mem 3. Then you're going to step up. And then you're going to go to the left. Okay, yep, there is a wall to your bottom left. You're now going to step down. Yep. Now you're going to say, okay, if memory 2 is greater than 0, you're going to... Alright, so this is working, but she needs to drop it in bin 7. Why are they not... Step to the right. Then you do the calculation. So it's 7. So it'll be 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Right? And then that... Will that work? Man, this is 84, 89, 56, 24, 28. So, Ethan, are you going to be our... Okay. Now we're in the Congo line. No, they didn't pick up the data cube. They put the data cube in the wrong bin. He picked up the data cube. How did he pick up the data cube? There's nothing in here that says pick it up. Step, pick up, drop, give to, take from. So, do we have to do another nearest memory 3? Do we have to rewrite memory 3 with the nearest shredder and then give to memory 3? No, we shouldn't have to do that. That's ridiculous. Oh, Rosie. Sweet. So Rosie has an 8. What's happening? Data cube 0 through 9 must be sent to the shredder labeled 0. Okay, so I put hers, which was 8. We dropped it in this area, and then she still blowed it up. Do not pick up the labels 0 to 9 directly above each shredder. They will explode. She didn't pick it up. What? 92. 57, 30, 69, nice. 15. 15's our winner. Georgie is our winner. So they go down, they go up, they go to the Congo line. So he's got a 1. Yup. So now he's going to do this logic. If memory 2 is greater than 0, move. But it's not. So he should, give 2. He's reset memory 3. Now he's giving it to memory 3. Now, this is a 15, right? I want everyone here to confirm this. This is a 15, so he is over the correct shredder. Right? So he's going to place it in the shredder. 15, 30, 57. That all looks 100% correct to me. That's the problem right here. That's it right here. Because they're jumping back up and they're going to the nearest data cube. That's the problem, and that's the nearest data cube, and that's why it's exploding. Oh my sweet baby rays. So we need to go, if above does not equal a wall, step up. And then do a loop. That is ridiculous. Yep. Yep, that works. That's it right there. That is frustrating. 20 steps we have. We have this in 20 steps. I'm sure we're probably like, oh, you should be able to complete this in 6 steps. Oh, well. So, while this program is playing out right now, apparently when I was on mute, and I didn't know I was on mute because everything had worked in my pre-testing. How do we stop them from picking up those numbers? If below me equals a no, if below me does not equal a shredder, pick up. Else end? No, I'm just gonna let them fail out. We're gonna try this again. Warp speed. No, it's we can't pick it up. Do not pick up the labels. 0 through 9 directly above the shredder. They will explode, so we can't even pick them up. So that's part of the problem right there. So when I was talking to everybody before I realized I was on mute, thank you, Zenith, very much for that. Why did you pick it up? Why did you pick that up? Oh, God, why? If down doesn't equal a shredder, pick up. But down did pick up a shredder. So... if below equals a shredder... No. Wait, this... if... so you've moved to the nearest data cube. Why did this happen? Why did they pick up? Sorry, I'm trying to get through this whole thing. So why are they picking up those data cubes there at the very, very end? Whoa. Whoa, what just happened? Did you see what just happened there, Zenith? I don't understand. This doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I also wonder, Michael James, were you able to join us this morning? I kind of really wish YouTube gave me the ability to, see everyone who's watching. So that way you can see if there's any, regulars or anybody coming back. Or subscribers, whoever may be. Sorry, I'm going really slow through this so I can watch their pathing, because I'm trying to figure out why are they picking up those data cubes. So we can see how the program is working, all the logical steps and everything. Hey, Sofa Girl. And everything like that. So they pick up. Now they're going to plop things in. Why did he was here. If below doesn't equal a shredder. Oh, it's because they're picking it up on this above step, so there's not a shredder down below. That's what happened. So it comes down to the pathing here. So we need to go to the nearest data cube. And how do we do a thing? How do we correct this? So we need to go to the nearest data cube. Right? Is that what it's doing? Let's double check. So here's Rosie. No, what? You're already going to be higher up. So yep. So then you're going down. No, you stand on the block. So all right. So here's the thing. So we need to. All right. So maybe it's not pick up memory 1. Maybe we need to step to memory 1. Let's try that. Yup, that's it right there. The problem is we're at 22 steps, and I'm sure this is going to be like, oh, you have the goal of doing this in like 7 steps. Alright, let's see if whoever blows up. And then I'll get back to the preamble of what I was talking to you guys about before. Where I am almost hitting my personal goal of getting 50 subscribers this month. At the beginning of my stream this morning, I was one away from hitting my personal goal. Oh, I broke my thing. Of hitting my personal goal of getting 50 subscribers this month. So I am super excited to try to actually hit this and win this goal and go from there. Alright, so my average is 400 seconds. Target is 200. But measure the numbers of seconds the program takes. On average, is faster. It's better. Resolution workers is greater than 50% to pass. Green bars. Red bars means failure. Wait. We failed. Yes, a red bar in the speed test indicates a failure run of your program. Here, I've tried to reproduce the conditions. I bet you it's this right here. And I bet you if we hit step, that 0 right there, I bet you was the thing that was causing us, because I was saying if it was greater than 0, stop. If it's greater than 0, then we step to the right. Oh no, that would make sense, but if memory 2 does not equal 0, step to the right and do maths, and then you jump up, and then when it does equal 2, then you give it to the shredder. I bet you that'll help. So, I'm really eager today to try to get that one last subscriber to get me to 50. So that way, I don't know, I just hit that personal goal that I have of getting there. And that is my slow march, actually, to try to get to 500 and then 1,000 and then world domination. But the reason why I want to get to 500 is I wanted to be able to put out notification and chats and everything to everybody. Why did you pick it up? Why did you pick it up? If you step to the memory 1, if below does not equal a shredder, then you pick it up. I know for a fact that you got here and you said, aha, that's a shredder. And then if it doesn't equal a shredder, then I pick it up, and then you still picked it up. Oh, these little humans are getting quite annoying. Alright, so we gotta let this program run through as quick as we can. And then we gotta go from here to figure out what the heck are we gonna do. Because I don't understand why they picked that data cube up. And I really think it's got something to do to the speed of the game. if I'm going too fast, it seems like it just completely ignores steps and like or logic, if thens statements, and just like, oh, I'm gonna do a thing, and then it just goes and does a thing. Does setting mem cause them to pick up? It shouldn't. Because setting a memory, nowhere in there does it say pick up. If I'm just doing a calculation, crap. That's it right there. Did you see it? So we had two people going for the same data cube. And one person picked it up first. And then the second person said, oh, I can't pick up this data cube. And then they ran down to pick up just another data cube. But here's the thing. Memory 1 is set here. Why did it... No, this to me is not a failure of this logic. This to me is a failure of the game. Because it just completely reset what memory 1 was to the nearest data cube here. So they stepped to memory 1. There's another person there, but they stepped to memory 1, and then they got to the block to do this check. That data cube was already gone, so then it went and just picked something up. Right, so it failed here because Giorgio, I think the character's name was, ran down to 1 and picked it up. But nowhere does it say what do you mean Sarah's says nothing? It's a it's a location, not a specific thing. But we're sure, but it's the nearest data cube. But if we've already... So you're saying because it's not picking up the number, it's picking up the nearest data cube when it goes. He's like, crap, this data cube's gone. That's the nearest data cube, and I'm picking it up. Fine. How do we prevent that? How do we prevent this? Step to memory 1. If RAM does not equal a data cube, jump back to the top. They were picking up what they were over, and that's what this is trying to do to make sure that they don't pick up these data cubes. But because it was already in this loop, it completely bypassed this. Because it was already in this loop, it already validated that below isn't in a shredder because they went to that location, and then they went to, and then they picked up memory 1. Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. This is so frustrating. So, anyways. Does that work, please? Do I have any failures now? Come on, come on, come on. No failures. Alright. So, average of 400 seconds, target is 200. I don't think I'm going to do that, but we are only 6 away from hitting optional size challenge. Let's take a look. Copy. Okay, we're going to go to a new tab, and we're going to hit paste. Do we think we can shave off 6 steps somewhere? So what happens when 2 people are trying to get to the same block, if one person's already on that block, the other person will be stuck in that move command until the other person gets out of the way. So because they've already set in that they're moving to that location, they're going to move to that location no matter what. Only after that person moves, they've already said we're going to move to that location, and then it goes to the next step to check, hey, is there a shredder below this location? The answer to that was no. So it said, okay, awesome, I got it. I'm going to go pick up a data cube since there's no shredder below me, the nearest data cube. So now it's going to the next nearest data cube and picking it up, which had a shredder below it, and then they exploded. So that is why if you put in this piece here, if where I'm standing doesn't equal a data cube, we got to start over, buddy. I bet you right here, if below me doesn't equal a data cube... Oh, can I do an and here? And if below me doesn't equal a shredder, do you think that'll work? Oh, no, that won't work because those are 2 different commands. Give to mem3, nearest mem2. Right, don't go to that link. Although I do kind of want to spin up a virtual machine and just so that way I can trash it and then actually see where that takes me. I don't think I'm going to want to be inclined to try to simplify this because, like, I know there's a lot of unnecessary steps, like the step up, the step down, so we're probably going to remove those and save some things and just have this go to the wall. Because we're no longer counting steps, we're just doing math to count. But now we have to get to 18. I mean, there's got to be something with all of these jumps that's causing the issue. Because we have so many different jumps. But I don't really want to be bothered with that. I want to get through phase 2. I want to get to phase 3. So we're going to jump now to multiplication table 2. Oh my gosh. Oh no. All of my emails and data on my personal computer got wiped. How does this keep happening to me? Well, now we need to recreate the multiplication table so I can look stuff up. Like if a sandwich contains 2 calories, and if I eat 400 sandwiches, how come I will still want to eat more sandwiches? That's multiplication. I don't think that's... Anyways, see that grid over there? Each cube should be the product of the rows in the column headers. So I'll leave it to you to rewrite the data cubes. Phew, I haven't done this much math since 3rd grade. Alright, fill in the multiplication table where each cube is the product of the row in the column's header. Okay. I think we can do this. I'm playing with a pen. I'm going to put the pen down because I'm sure that loud clickiness was annoying. I like to fidget with my hands so I don't touch my face. So, we are not going to be doing calls up to these and to the sides. That would, to me, be a bit insane. So, we need to figure other maths out. We need to figure out how to get this one to be 1, and then we can just count across, and then we know that this is 1, and we can just do counting. So we know anything times this is always going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because it's ones, and we know that this is always going to be a multiple of that. So 2 times 2 times so on and so forth. So I think the very first thing I'm going to do probably is same as last, right? What do you mean by same as last? Same. If above doesn't equal a wall, then we're going to step up, and I'm going to jump, because I'm going to get everyone to the very top. And we know that no matter what they're going to do, they're always going to start off with a 2 times 1 to right here, or a number times 1 to that first row. So we're going to go here, and we're going to say, okay, fine, you're good. Now we're going to with set, no, so I guess we have to pick up the data cube we're on. We're going to set that, and then we're going to drop it, because we should never need to hold that number again. And because of that, then we can go down, and then now we can step if ooh, if do I want to do 2 steps, step, or do we want to do if 0, if below me, if where I'm standing doesn't equal 0, step down? Yes, if where I'm standing doesn't equal 0, step down. And then we could do a jump here. Movement should be the same as last time for getting across, just need to stay in the column. Right, so I'm going to move them all the way up to the top, and then we're going to move down. If that makes any sense. Then we're going to do, so now we're here. So now we have to write to this first row our numbers. So 1 times 1 would be 1, 2 times 1 would be so on and so forth. So, would that be rudimentary math skills here. So, we're going to keeping memory 1. So, we're going to do memory 1. We need to do a count. We need to do a count times so we need to set memory 2 to 1. So if we set memory 2 to 1, then we can do memory 1 times memory 2 is a thing. So I'm going to set memory 2 up here. This could it could also be done here, as long as it's above this. I think that's going to matter, and the reason is because I believe this is going to be the start of the ultimate jump loop, the ultimate loop that we're going to work with, because then we can come back up and we can have them march down. So if memory, calculate memory 1 times memory 2. So memory 1 times memory 2, which starts at 1, equals memory 2. So, alright, let's just make sure. No, that's not going to work. That would be equal memory 3. Because if I do 1 times 1 is going to be 1, and then I come back down here, I'm just like, okay. And then we write memory 3. Do we have to pick up? We're gonna do a proof of concept, everybody. So this is going to take a few clicks to get up to the very top. Oh my gosh! From the management, please avoid picking up the row and the column headers. They explode. Wow, that was a detail I didn't, that was a detail I probably should have paid attention to. Okay, So that worked. So we know there's nothing for them to drop. They're going to error out. That's fine. So to write, you do need to pick up. Drop. And then I think all we have to do is that. So is this what you were saying, Zenith? They're moving up and down like this. This is gonna fail. Oh, no. I didn't mean to hit stop. I wanted to watch it fail. So you should be 2 times 3, so you should be 6. Yep, and it wasn't. Okay, that's fine. So 2 times 1. So because we forgot to do the another count command to keep bumping up 2. So pick up, write, drop, and then we need to do a calc of memory 2 equals memory 2 plus 1. This could honestly go here. Which also means this could go here, and we can eliminate that. Because memory 2 is going to start off at 0. Nope. We couldn't do that there. We need to do that. We do need to do that here. Gotcha. The reason why we have to do it lower is because they were doing 2 times 1 equals 2, writing it, putting it down. Now they've counted up. So now it's going to be, this will be, should turn to 2. Yep. 2 times 2 equals 4. So on and so forth. Oh, we're off by 2 steps. Oh, man. Oh, man. Using column is more efficient. Sounds like your math is off. Can we memory 2 plus memory 2? We can, but memory 2 shouldn't be memory 2 plus memory 2 because memory 2 is going to start off as 0. So you have to set memory 2 somewhere. So if you do memory 2 plus 1, then you go. No worries. But okay, so we have 2 commands we have to exterminate. And I really wish it was these 10 and 11 to write mem 3. But it's not, because we'll try it again. I'm going to try again, just eliminating pick up and put down. Know where to write them. So you have to, like, that is so frustrating that you do have to pick up and put down, which means we have 2 commands. Wait a second. Wait a second. I just had a brainwave. Direction. Step up. If where I'm standing doesn't equal 0. Oh, crud. No. I need them to get to the top as quick as possible. So we're just thinking, oh, wait, this is simple. What if I just had everybody come from the bottom and then move up? Go to that first row. Then what could happen here is they can just start doing the multiplication table, except no one has their number set, so that won't work. So What two commands could I eliminate? I think I missed something. Oh, no. You're okay, so that's fine. All right. Speed-wise, yeah, we can make this a lot faster if we just ran everybody straight up to the top. So we know everyone is a minimum of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Can't use... I can set the number, but I can only set the number for everybody. So if I set the number for everybody, the problem I'm going to have is they're all going to start off with the same number, but I need everyone to start off with a different number. And because they're all kind of mismatched, I don't think that would work well. Alright, so I'm not going to do the speed run, because I think the speed run is just going to be literally you're running everybody up to the top, they're grabbing their numbers, then we're telling them to do multiple steps down, and then it's going to work, and then that would shave off a significant amount of time. So I'm not going to do that because I think that's that, but I'm going to move up to 44, because like I said, I've got 23 minutes to finish Phase 2. So I want to get Phase 2 done. It's party time! Everyone, please pick up your fashionable data cubes. You will each find one directly below you, and then come over here and put it on the fancy party room. Feel free to hang out. Talk about your pets, or your favorite colors, or your satisfaction with this job, or whatever. Oh, what's that? Someone showed up with the same fashionable data cube as you? Yeah, well, there can only be one. So anyone with a sloppy redundant value must jump with their data cube into one of the convenient holes in the floor. Yes, we all can't have friends. We can't all have friends. Don't worry, I have a friend since the 90s. I haven't had a friend since the 90s, and look at me now. Each worker must pick up their cube and go to the party room. But only one of each cube value may remain along with the lucky worker holding those cubes. But only one of each cube value may remain along with the lucky workers holding those cubes. Anyone holding a redundant value must dive with their cube into the exit holes. Tip: the cube values are in the range of 0 to 6 inclusive. So everybody picks up a data cube, and then we go to if below doesn't equal a wall, step down, step down, and then jump loop. Right. Each worker must pick up their cube and go to the party room, but only one of each cube value may remain, along with the lucky workers holding those cubes. So it's explicitly calling out this phrase here, workers holding those cubes. That's where I'm starting to get hung up on this problem already. So we know we can pick it up, and we know we can move over. So if to my right doesn't equal a wall, step to the right, and then we can jump loop that. If so maybe let me try. Hold on. I will be right back. Sophie just had a seizure. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Sophie is 8 years old, 9 years old. For a boxer, that starts getting them kind of into their danger zone. So she has seizures randomly. So she just had a seizure, and my daughter came down and let me know. So I just got her. She's okay. Oh, Maple, you actually came down, and she's fine. I don't like it. And then, this is Maple. She is my little paparoon. So hi, Maple. All right, cool. All right, good girl. Now, Maple never comes down here. Never comes down here on her own. So the fact that she came down here on her own was actually a big... Either she's very concerned about Sophie herself, or she wanted Sophie's bone. Probably wanted the bone. Sorry about that. Okay, cool. Sorry about that, Zenith. I hope you're still hanging out with me. And I'm sorry if this got a little strange right there. That was a little concerning because, Sophie's a awesome family member. I'd pick her up, but she's like 65, 70 pounds, and she's a bit heavy for this chair. Anyway, so let's get back into 7 billion humans. If I keep looking down to my right, it's I'm monitoring Sophie at this point, just making sure she's okay. And she's happy. She's chewing on her bone, so she's happy as well. And Maple's now exploring the basement. This is awesome. So, anyways, cool. So this problem, how the heck are we going to get this to move over? Hello, Llamacorn Boss 2, Booze. Llamacorn Booze 2. Yep, so... I'm surprised that my boxer pup, she actually came down. Anyways. Alright, so Zenith was saying, since only 6 valid ones... since only 6 line the valid ones along the top of the room... or bottom of the room, then the holes, and they have everyone else check to see if that person and there's a spot and then go. But how? So here's the thing: how do we get them to come down? So we can come down, and then they can start marching. So they start marching across. But here's a problem we have. Is I need to be like, I think I'm gonna do that. Remember the logic problem we had for forever ago, of the we ordered all the numbers. If that's a 1, then or whatever, we lined them up. I think I'm gonna do the same general idea. So, also everybody who's joining us, thank you very much for joining this morning. I could probably use your help, your logic to this, but also don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I am trying to hit my personal goal of hitting 50 subscribers today. So, I really like it if you guys go ahead and do that, and you smash that like button, you smash the subscribe button, you go from there. And don't forget that around 10:30, I'm going to be starting my next stream of The Witcher 3 and continuing my playthrough through that. So I hope to see everyone there. Cool. So my thinking in Zenith and Llama Corn Booze 2. Let me know what you guys think. If I thinking that I do all the way to the right. And then, so I don't know how I'm going to do this, because how do you only get one person to go there? So if to my right equals my item, then can we do we can do nearest hole. So we step down to the bottom, then we do nearest hole, and then if to my right equals my item, step to memory 1, and then jump? Will that work? Oh my. Five-minute timeout? What do you mean? I'm confused. What do you mean by 5-minute timeout? One, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 6, 6. My was timed out after posting my thoughts on the problem there. What was that, over 200 characters, Zenith? I don't have any control. I'm using Streamlabs to do filtering only for foul language. So I'm not using it for anything else. But YouTube has its own moderation in there, and I cannot get past it in any way, shape, or form. Which is quite frustrating, if you ask me. So what I'm trying to do is, okay, we have this. I can sort people here by saying, hey, if... Maybe that's a way to do it. Maybe that's the way to do it, is up here. Once we've already picked up our numbers, and why don't we set a nearest hole here? And just say, look, if in either direction... Oh, I can only do one. If in direction or in direction equals my item, or I guess we'll try my item. No, not something, my item. Would that work? Step to memory 1. I'm interested if this will even work. So now you're gonna check. Where's one that will fail? You should meet this, and you should now. Wow, that worked shockingly well. And now you're going to and now everyone gets jammed up. Maple. What are you doing? Why are you... Don't lick the concrete wall, you weird dog. Should not have been... Wait. 5 minutes. Was timed out after posting my thoughts on the problem here. Was trying to check Sophie, but glad she's okay. Should not have been... Said I had 9 characters. So why did you get timed out for 5 minutes? If somebody understands this YouTube algorithms and stuff, like... I'm having a lot of problem with YouTube's moderation, because I don't seem to have any consistency of why they may or may not ban somebody. It doesn't make, like... I don't get it. And there's no way for me just to stop using it. Like, it's still always there, which is really frustrating. Alright, so we can get everybody. We can sort through a bunch of the people. The other way we could do this is not trying to be this simple, but just saying, hey, if you have a number 1 lineup, number 2 lineup, number 3 lineup, and so on and so forth, and line everybody up that way, but I think that might take more time, or more challenges. So I'm not sure that's going to be a really best approach to this solution, or this issue, or whatever we're trying to call it. But you tell me kind of what you're thinking. Like, I am having quite a lot of difficulty in this one. And it's the last one. We just need to get this and then we're done. I think we're done phase 2. Alright, so we can do it. We're already sorting out certain things. So, maybe we just kind of disband this stuff right now. And so everybody walks down. Or is this not... What if we do this? All I'm trying to do right now is sort through and clean out as many people as possible. Alright, so will this ever work where... This is interesting. Everybody was shuffling around. What? Or we could also expand this to be or directly below me equals my item, or to my left equals my item, or to my right equals my item. Go to your hole. And then we go here, and then I guess we could just do the forever if it does, then we could do a if to my right doesn't equal a wall. Is that right, Maple? Or if below doesn't equal a hole. Step down. Because I'm trying to think, once I get here, I don't want them to step down because there's no wall. And then jump up. What do you... Don't eat that. Oh my gosh. The puppy. It's like, but there was something I could have eaten. Okay, 1. So we have a whole bunch of people now just running for the, No! Stop it! Or else I'm gonna make you sit on my lap. No! Oh, no, come here. Ah, okay. This will be more fun. Hi! Alright, so now you can see Sophie, can't you? And you want Sophie's bone. You're not going to get Sophie's bone. Nope. So everybody is... Whoop. Alright. Get down. Be nice to your big sister. So, alright, so we're... Wait, you're trying to step... Why is she getting stuck here? if below doesn't equal a wall, which it does, or it doesn't equal a hole, which it doesn't, there is no hole, but there is a wall. Step down. So look, why is she trying to step down? She should be moving to the next. She shouldn't be doing this. Is this not an or? Is this supposed to be an and? What are you doing, you crazy dog? So we have left, bottom, or yeah, diagonal left, diagonal right, down. So we have the whole bottom row. We have left to right. I guess we can do equals my item, or equals my item, or above me equals my item. Does this work? Does this help? What I'm trying to do is eliminate as many possible repeat numbers as I can. No, no. Oh my gosh, that worked shockingly well. But now I don't have any zeros. All my zeros are gone. Oh, this didn't work at all. Oh. Oh, you stole her bone! Maple stole Sophie's bone. Yep, Sophie got mad and she ran away. So, oh well. And Maple just took Sophie's bone, and she just ran away too. What the heck is going on? Alright, whatever. Alright, so how do we solve this problem? Like, I don't like this statement here. I don't like this Mongo thing, and this actually seems to be working now. Because they can go past and they can go here. I guess I could say if... Oh, man, this is ugly. It's a... If... So if we got to here, then I can go... If... What? If my item equals 1, or, I mean, yeah, sure. We can move it up, step up in diagonal 1. I think they, right, I agree with you. They do still need to line up. Man, I like this to help clean out the house. Hi, Silvers, you're back. I know, she stole your bone. She was being very mean. I don't like this if statement. It's too big and monotonous. So we're taking it, we pick it up, we're finding a hole, and we're going down. But now this should, in theory, be able to go here. Fine, whatever. But I agree with you, Zenith, that I want it, like, I think it would be nicer if they can kind of filter it out as they're getting here. So I guess if... Oh, here's an option. If below equals a hole. So now we've gotten here. So they're coming out. They get here, okay? Once they're here, we can have it say, if my item equals 0, step up. Hold on. Hold your horsies. So you're saying if number below last, step left. So if my item is less than if number below is less, step left. What if they don't have a number below them? Man, I don't want to do this. This would be kind of obnoxious. If how do we just do the check that if my item equals above step to memory 1? Like, I could build this out continuously saying if my item equals 2. But, like, I don't know, like, to me that's just kind of ugly. If 2, then I could, step over and then over. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this seems like it might work, but, like, it's really ugly. Wow, I'm having a lot of difficulty. So, guys, how do we do this one? Like, we have it, so we're picking it up. Everyone's picking up their data cube. Make them all... Well, they all... Okay, so... Alright. We're gonna scrap all this crap. Right? We're picking it up, and then everyone's walking down. So they're stepping down. If there's no wall or no hole, step down. I don't want to build out a massive monotonous program. I guess I can do is check if below me equals my item. Find the nearest hole and then step to 1. Alright, so do we have any numbers that are the same yet? No. You. Alright, so I think you're right. I think this comes down to a complete, Man. Can you get in the swap places? Yeah, but it's gotta be... If my item is greater than the person to my left... No, the person to my right, step right. I mean, I guess that would literally be else step left. No, because that's fine, because you need them to move. But I also need them to do the if to my right doesn't equal a wall, step right. I wonder if that'll do it. That might organize it, but then we get into the piece of if to my right equals my item, find the nearest hole, and then go to it. So we're gonna let this kind of play out a little bit. Whoa. So what about if we do if that's why this needs to be an if statement, not an else. If my item is less than the person to my left, step. But if it's the same, then you can just ignore it and you can just step to the... So this is all getting hung up because of there. So I can also do a just completely silly command of if to my right does equal a wall, step to the left. My hope was... That's weird. My hope was that that's going to allow this to stop getting blocked up and allow more to move. They're getting... Right. So we have people that... And the reason why that gentleman was getting stuck walking to the right is because these two are moving. So they need to continue to try to move. And the problem I have is as soon as they get to the wall, then they stop. If my item is greater than yours and to my right doesn't equal a wall, step. Does that make any sense? If to my right equals a wall, does equal wall, step up? I don't know. This is... Why is this a thing? Alright, so we pick up a data cube. If below doesn't equal a worker, step down. We have if else. So you can put else statements in. Step down. Alright, so... Alright, from here, come on guys, let's get this... We gotta get this figured out. So if we're going down, okay, that's fine. And then we can say... If in either direction equals my item... No. Either direction. My item... Find the nearest hole and step to it. I guess we could just do that. Because ultimately what I want them to start doing is kind of sorting themselves out. Then if they're below me doesn't equal a worker, step down. If below equals a wall, step to the right. Or what does this do? Oh no. And below me doesn't equal a hole. Step down. Why did you just stop? So now we're stuck into this thing. So we get down here. So then we say if to my right is greater than my item, step to the right. And they're all getting stuck because this gentleman will not move, which means everybody else will eventually be getting all sorts of jammed up. What if we say if to my right equals a worker? What type of chaos is this going to create? Why are you trying to... And to my right equals a worker. Then step to my right. So we get 5. Why is 5... Whoa. Why are you not... Why are you not stepping to the... Why are you not stepping to the right, left? If... Okay, so if... Okay, we're at a wall. So now if to my right equals a worker, step to the right. So I should have done that. That's what you're saying. Why? This is so weird. Because I thought there was a very basic rule in this game that if for any reason that there was a person next to you that wanted to move. So, is this a... if to my right... we are going to finish this. We're going to finish this before we move over to The Witcher 3. We're 100% going to finish this, guys. If to my right equals a wall, is this just an end? I don't care if it's pretty or not. We're going to do it. So if I do an end... it's the end command... Alright, alright, alright. We got a thing. We've got a thing. If below does not equal a wall, step down. We're going to jump loop that. And we get into this area. Yeah, that didn't quite do what I wanted, but this end command became really, really helpful. Oh man, I felt like we were so close. Felt like we were so close. How do we get past this? Like, I don't want to cheat and just look up the way to the problem for this, but I really right. It works better, but the end will break things. Yep, 100%. And it's because, like, you don't have anything to do. So, I mean, I guess I could bring him here and say, if above doesn't equal a whole, step up. That didn't work. We're on level 44. Main solution, pick up, down. Okay, I'm cheating at this point. Just pick up, down. Step up or right or down or left or up left. If my item... If up equals my item or up left equals my item or left equals my item... Memory 1 equals calc 0 divided by 0. What? Jump. Where's the party room? Each worker must pick up their data cube and go to the party room. Is this the party room, or is this the party room? Maybe this whole time we've been assuming the wrong thing. Maybe this isn't the party room. Maybe this is the party room. I don't understand this solution. This was 44. We're working on 44. No, that doesn't make sense. I think this whole time we've misunderstood where the party room is. So if so basically we're saying that, oh my gosh. So we could if and what? I don't understand. So I think a big piece of this is we were misunderstanding the point to the party room. The party room, I believe, is the room on the left. I assumed it was the room on the right, but it never explicitly said it was the room on the right. This one's frustrating. So we know we have to pick it up. Step northwest, west, southwest, north, south, northeast. If northwest equals my item, or north equals my item, or west equals my item, then it says memory 1 equals calc 0 divided by 0, which I don't know what that means. Unique fashion party. Yeah, I don't understand. I'm not getting this. So, if diagonally equals my item, or I guess we could go back to this horrific, miserable thing. Like, I really dislike this. Go right if not matches, if empty, go down, if wall end. You know what? I'm gonna call this one. I'm gonna work on this one off camera, and I'm gonna show you guys next Sunday how to get this and how I did it, because I'm either I'm just completely insane, which is very possible, but I'm not understanding this one, so I'm gonna call it. I'm getting frustrated, which means I'm going to continue to get worse at this because I'm not thinking clearly. And I need to think clearly to be able to beat this. So I'm going to go ahead, wrap this up, and get ready for my Witcher stream, which is going to happen very shortly. So thank you guys very much for your time this morning, and hopefully I see you over there. All right, talk to you later. Bye.